everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another edition of American Pickerman. Finally, this is season 6, episode number 8, and it's been 3 weeks now, but things have come together. The sun is shining, not for very long. We've been getting a ton of rain here, and that's why there hasn't been a show for a while, but was able to get a little bit of picking in on Friday until 10:30, and that's when it started raining. So that was it for Friday. Got a couple of things that day, and Saturday got out for a good portion of the day. Got a few things. Not a great week, but some interesting things to look at. Anyway, so why don't we get started with that opening intro there? This is "You Want to See My Guns?" Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, here's the real gun. So it's got this set of 3 guns here. It's not really a set. It's just a collection, a very small collection of 3 guns. Let's take a look at them. Paid $5 for the lot. This is a Stevens Buffalo Bill. Not a bad-looking gun till you flip it over and see that half the handle is missing here. So, and it does not fire. I think that just needs a little cleaning. I don't know if I think maybe if I sell them as a lot, I might get 15, 20 for them. But I don't know. And this is a Nichols Cowman. Sorry, my gun sleeve keeps. Nah, never mind. Anyway, so this one again, no, completely missing its handle. So, but it does work. I'm not pointing it at you because that's not safe. Anyway, so there it is. It's a cap gun. And this is another Nichols. This is the Cow Tyke because it's. You'll notice it's a Cowman, bigger. Cow Tyke, a little bit smaller. So. Anyway, it's got the bluing on it, or the simulated bluing. And look, the whole handle is there. How about that, folks? And it does work. Nice smooth action. This one's actually probably worth about, I don't know, didn't do too much research on this. Sorry, I got sidetracked before I started the show, and so I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to say that's worth about $15 or $20. So $5 for maybe 20, $25 for the 3 is not too bad. That was Saturday. Here's what I got on Friday. Let's take a quick look at that and get that junk out of the way. That won't take long. So for $1, picked up this set of 4 courier knives. Look here, you can read it for yourself. 4 transportation lithographs. And look, you open it up and guess what's inside? 4 transportation lithographs. So there's one. I'm just going to go through these real quick. There, that one. That's called the Pit Stop by Jim Rosie. That's not courier knives. That's a bonus. Maybe that's a bonus. Let's see if there's 4 in here. So, American Express Trade. Now that's courier knives right there. Okay. And the Clipper ship, the Great Republic. Okay, 2. The High Pressure Steamboat Mayflower. 3. And 4. Look at that. We did get a bonus. This is the road symbol. Little carriage there. Okay, so that's the 4 courier knives, 4 transportation lithographs with bonus 1 there. And then I also got this. I'll take this out so that you can see it a little better. It's a little wrinkly, a little crinkly. It's a lot wrinkly and a lot crinkly. But the whole thing set was only $1, so this was, like bonus. Really don't know it in this condition if it has any value. But this is a Bartlett is the guy's name. It's a litho, signed, printed, limited edition. This is number 439 out of 1,000, but I don't know if you, look at there. See, it's got crinkles, wrinkles, and creases all over it. So if it did have any value, I'm guessing that's going to substantially lower it. Anyway, so I got all that for $1. I really don't know if that's any value there, but hey, it was Friday, it was getting dark, it was going to rain, and I wanted to buy something, so I did. Moving on.
I'm moving on. I'm rolling on. You've broken your bound, it's all over now, so I'm moving on.
Okay, I lied. We're not moving on. We're still on Friday. I covered these up with the lithographs, so I forgot they were there. Mary McFadden, who I'm told is some kind of a famous-y type designer person. I've never heard of her. How famous can she be if I've never heard of her? That's my question to you.
Mary McFadden has been dubbed the archaeologist of 7th Avenue because her designs so vividly reflect her fascination with ancient civilizations.
Anyway, we got some scarves here. Here's a scarf that's got her name on it. Here's like a little clip thing with her name on it also, and then you put the scarf in there, and it looks all pretty. So I've got that scarf, that piece of jewelry, and they both came in their boxes. and another scarf. This thing is it's like a rug. This is like a anyway. It's a scarf. Should I stretch out the? No. I was going to stretch it out, make a joke, stretch out the show and then show you. But you don't have time for that nonsense. Anyway, and here's also in that same box that. So another scarf with some sparklies on it there, sequences sewed on. Anyway, so I got all that for $10, and they all still have their tags on them and everything, so they're unused, nice and minty. I have no idea how old they are. I don't think they're that old. But I'm going to guess that $10 maybe wind up being like $30, $40, hopefully. And now we'll move on to Saturday. So we got the guns on Saturday, and here's what else we got. For $2, picked up a bag. And in the bag, actually it wasn't this bag, I put them in this bag. King Soopers, my local favorite grocery store, and yours. So anyway, we got a bunch of bulbs. We got some 5B flash bulbs. We got a bunch of magic cubes. And there was one other brand of thing in here. Oh, that's the little the AC ones and the AG ones and AG1Bs. So a bunch of those assortment for $2, probably about $20-25 worth of bulbs there. Picked up this for $1. It doesn't have any markings on it, unfortunately. It could be shiny, I suppose. Kind of has that shiny kind of a look to it, that faded pastel-y kind of color. But there's a bunch of them out there, so I don't know if it's shiny. I have my doubts. Anyway, there's the bottom, no markings. Back, no markings. It's a little planter, a little girl with a bonnet, and it was $1, and I'd probably get $10 for that. This, I'm told, is shiny. It's the Puss in Boots creamer. It does have a little crack right there. See, can you see that? A little crack? Yeah, it's just a little crack. Regardless, even if it didn't have a crack, it would still only be worth about $5 to $10. But it was only $1, so I bought it. For $2, after I dropped it on the guy's garage floor, I was looking at it, and well, see, that's not attached. This porcelain knob not attached, and I was looking at it, and it went boom on his. No chips, but I almost felt obligated to buy it at that point. Anyway, so it's a porcelain knob and lock assembly thing. It does, can you see that? Hold on. There. Now look at that. Okay. Can I hold that up any more awkwardly? I don't know. Bet I could if I tried. Look, there it is. Check it out. Look at that fine action. So, that was stupid. I'm being dumb here today. I don't know. Maybe I need a sip of coffee. How about it? How about it? Did my Wisconsin come through there? I don't know. Anyway, $2 for that. Looking to get about 15. This isn't too exciting because you've seen it all before, but for 50 cents a piece, picked up 5 old original Nintendo NES games. It's got Super Mario 1, 2, and 3 in there. That's good for about $30, so that's a fine buy. What I'm going to show you now is a Tierra exclusive. It's Seesaw Marjorie Daw. It says, where are you going, my pretty maid, Seesaw Marjorie Daw? It's an old Mother Goose rhyme. I'm not sure. It doesn't, this doesn't really look like Vaseline ware, uranium glass. But I'm going to put it under the light, see what happens, because I did see one on eBay, and it goes, either way, it's about $15-20 top, so, but that was $1. Now these two pieces I picked up for $5 a piece, actually $4.50, because, anyway, $4.50 a piece. And these are Napco ware, Inasco pieces, Japan chalkware, very nice. This one, this is like a handmade, they're listed as planters all over eBay. But they actually made this one, stuffed a piece of velvet full of pantyhose and shoved it in there, made a hat out of it to make it a pincushion. Look, now I've stolen her brain, I've done it, haven't I? Anyway, I paid $4.50 a piece for these. These are in really nice condition, just a few scuffs on the paint here and there, no chips, no cracks that I've noticed. And this one, they'll each probably go for around $40 to $60, so that was pretty good fun. Yeah, here's one. There's the other. This one, see? No brains! Picked up this, I wish, at the yard sale, case of Jack. Now, it's filled with magic items, probably from the 60s. I've got the Easy Magic Candy Factory. These all look like they are unused, and the instructions are inside and everything. Just cheapo magic for kids. The Liquid Appear. Fancy names for these things. Liquid Appear. This is the milk jug, disappearing milk. so that what trick where you look like you're pouring it into a rolled up cone of newspaper or what have you, and then you tip it over and there's nothing in there, and yet it's...
Now here we have our glass of milk that we're going to pour inside a paper cone. At least most of it. We won't pour it right in. There's a little bit left. There it is there, but obviously the level has gone down quite substantially. So we've got some milk in a paper cone. Make your magic pass or whatever you need to do. Open up the paper cone, and to everyone's amazement, the milk has, for the most part, disappeared.
Why, it's magic. That's what it is, folks. It's magic. And a couple other things here. The crystal tube. The multiply. This is a box of foam rabbits that somebody had the balls to charge $2.50 for. Anyway, it certainly is the magic of a lifetime. The miracle egg trick. The Chinese baton trick. Oh, I almost forgot to mention here some other little goodies here. Some flash paper, just lights like that. Throw it. And this, I'm not sure why this was in there, but you know, might be able to. The magic of light. That's magic. And got the atomic flame powder. Some of this stuff just doesn't seem safe, does it?
But just a match lit on the end of the piece, push the thing, and my goodness me, how it flares. The
disappearing egg bag trick, and there's this I think, I don't know, I thought this was like the cape that the magician wore, but I don't think it is. I think it's like a fake bag that a person would climb into. So and then the person, I don't know, would escape from the bag somehow magically. It's because it's not open; it's open on one end. And anyway, so that's really about it. So I paid $5 for that whole bunch of stuff, and that's probably about $40 or $50 worth of vintage magic tricks there, so that's a pretty good find. Let's take a look at some jewelry. Yeah, so not a very exciting week as jewelry goes, that's for sure, but so yeah, got these got the little earrings. I don't know if that's a real jewel or not. What is that? Is that an amethyst? I don't know. Anyway, it's purple. It's marked 925. I paid $1 for those. Yeah, 50 cents for the pendant, which has the 1/20th 12 karat gold filled and sterling marked. It's also marked $48 on the back there, as you saw in the picture. Anyway, so that was 50 cents, and then $1 for this. And you saw it, and what the heck is it? Is it a? It can't really be a pendant because it would sit crooked on, you know, because there's no loop or anything there. And it's got the little tab there where I thought maybe a loop had broke off, but it looks like it was just made that way. It's all smooth and roundish and everything. And the stone, whatever that is, it moves. And so if it's a ring, it's kind of an odd ring, you know, with a movable jewel. I don't know. So if anybody has any clue what this actually is, if it's not a ring, let me know. And even if it was a pendant, you'd show it like that, but you wouldn't see the two jewels on the bottom. So I don't know. I'm very confused about it. Let's move on. A couple of years ago, maybe 3. I don't even know how long ago. Maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Sold one of the things that I really regretted selling. Let's see if I have a picture of it right here. Yeah, so I picked that up several years ago, paid I think around $30 or $40 for it, sold it for a couple of $100 or $150, $200, something like that. So, but it was really cool. I really didn't want to sell it, but hey, you know, you got to turn stuff around because you got to make that money. Anyway, I hadn't seen one of those motion cameras in a while, and since, and this is the, picked up 2 of them actually. So this is the Econolite motion lamp. Take a look at it in action here now. Pretty sweet, huh? And you know, I picked these up for $5 a piece, $10 for the pair. And sadly, they work, but this one, look at that, took a hit. So this, and it's got a dent right there. Can you see the dent? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so not in the most perfect shape, but people will buy these just to get this piece if it's intact, because that piece tends to get all milty and nasty and then it doesn't work. So I'm hoping as is, maybe get 20, 25 for this guy. And this one, the Raging Forest Fire model, Econolite motion lamp, very pretty colors on it, and it does work. Take a look. Yeah, huh? Action-packed. Again, I don't understand the concept of this one. It's like, why would you have this burning forest fire lit up in your living room? Does it make the house feel warm? It's not like a fire in a fireplace. This is a forest burning. There's animals out there. Look, animals. They're going to get hurt. Anyway, I guess they thought that was cool back in the 40s and 50s when these were built. This is from 53, I think. Anyway, so this one, a little bit better condition. It's got a little bit of a warpage on there, a little heat melting action going on, but, well, it's on fire, right? So anyway, this one should go for about, maybe I'll get 50 for this one. So that's pretty good fun. And unfortunately, look at my ironing is sitting back there. Isn't that pleasant to look at during the whole show? Joe's ironing. So that's going to have to do it for this week, because that's all I have to show you. Nothing else. That's it. So kind of a short week. Sorry about that, but at least I got out there and got something, Next week, who knows? Weather is still continuing this pattern of being kind of cloudy and partly sunny in the morning and then showering in the afternoons. It's just been kind of dismal lately. Wish we could pass some of this off to the west a little bit. They could use a little more. We could use a little less. And wouldn't that be equitable? Isn't that what it's all about? Thanks for coming by. We'll catch you next week, hopefully. Stay tuned for updates on a few things that sold last week, and see ya. An empty bag, and the amazing thumb trick. I don't know. There's a little scarf in there, a little piece of a scarf or something, and some nastiness. Anyway, you know what? I saw this, and it just reminded me of, what was it? Oh yeah, I remember. It was this.
A 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, a 6. 6! Surprise! It's Six Finger! It looks like a finger, but watch 'em flip. It's a secret weapon at your fingertip. Just point and fire. Six Finger sends an SOS missile to your friends.
Six Finger, Six Finger, Six Finger!
Fires cap-loaded bombs and they explode as a ballpoint pen and signals in code. Looks like a finger so no one can see who has Six Finger.
Me, me, me!
Shoots rockets that burst and bombs that explode and writes with a pen and signals in code. Shoots message missiles and watch 'em go. And it looks like your finger, and how will they know?
Six Finger, Six Finger, Six Finger!
Here's how to get it on the card right there. Less than $2 everywhere. Six Finger, man alive.
How did I ever get along with 5?